that for Illinois is very, very good.
Caleb Shudak kicks it off into the end zone, a touchback, and we are underway. Here's his best answer. Give the ball to number 2. Chase Brown is a workhorse. And that's where they start. Brown going right, not much doing there. He gets a couple at the wide receiver position. They're throwing on second down, and they go to the tight end. Third down and 3. And Peters going to keep it running left side. He's got the first down as he dances across the 35. They did a really nice job running the football a couple of weeks ago against Minnesota. Peters was a part of that. He's going to throw on first down. And it's quickly out to the near sideline and across midfield. Nice mix of run and pass early for the Fighting Illini. In plus territory, first down at the 49, and not much doing here.
And they try to get you in second and long situations.
2nd and 11 for Peters. Pressure coming. He tries to set up the screen, and he does. It's Brown, short of the first down, but takes it down to the 40-yard line. We saw this a lot at Penn State when they went heavy.
Outside zone here.
A whistle and a flag, and they might have moved a little bit early. Indeed, they did.
It's probably going to be a false start on the offensive line. And when you're trying to get outside zone, those linemen are trying to get outside.
Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty, third down.
Peters to throw on third down. Looking right, got a man, first down and more. This is Washington inside the 30, and Illinois is picking up chunks early. He had the game winner in that 9 overtime affair at Penn State, so he can get it done in the clutch. And this guy pretty good as well, but a drop here for the big tight end, 2nd and 10. And this time they'll run the football. If he can't catch it, get him involved one more time. That's Barker, short gain over the right side.
Iowa in that cover 6 defense, 4 to the field and cover 2 to the boundary with the safety playing half.
Watch Washington. And this time they get Brown out of the backfield.
Good a first drive that he could have possibly imagined to play.
Hey, they're 3 for 3 on third down. Brown running left, 2nd and 7. Empty set with Peters. Throwing right, caught, that's Ford, touchdown, Illinois. Luke Ford with his 2nd touchdown catch of the year, the transfer from Georgia. 68 passing yards for Peters. Iowa going to get their first crack, and Jones is going to bring it out. And he takes it across the 20. A little I formation to start out. We know Iowa likes to run the football. And the featured back is this guy, Tyler Goodson, who's got room right side. Hey, they got a playmaker that's a true freshman as well. I'm talking about Keegan Johnson. Last couple of weeks, he's been solid. 3rd down and 1. And the pitch right side, Goodson's got the first down and more as he goes across the 35. First pass of the day for Padilla. And he's got a man, and there's the guy I talked about. Luke Ford on the receiving end of a Brandon Peters touchdown pass. And now the Hawkeyes on the move and tripped up. Peters to pass. And dropped at the 40. Padilla on 3rd and 4. Quick pitch near side. And they'll be short. And Torrey Taylor, one of the best punters in the country. I'm going to kick this one from right. Oh, and it gets under his legs. This is a big opportunity for Illinois. Taylor just covers it up inside the 30.
They brought a lot of big guys in. I'd take a shot with these talented tight ends they have.
They keep it on the ground. And this time it's the freshman. How good is this kid, Josh McCray? Brown is back in on first down and 25. And this is Isaiah Williams, and he's a playmaker as well, and he gets free. Breaking tackles inside the 30. Peters to throw, looking left toward the end zone, and it's too tall. To 3rd and 10 here. You highlight the tight end. Peters looking that way. This try from 46. And no problem.
They got to make sure they contain him and force Peters to make plays.
Kickoff comes from James McCourt. And once again, Charlie Jones back, taking it in at the goal line, and he'll bring it out. One of the best returners in the Big Ten. The senior's got room over the left side across the 40. Jones might go. Charlie Jones from the goal line, 100-yard touchdown return for Iowa. Transfers to Iowa as a walk-on, and now he's earning his money. The energy is back in the building. Kickoff into the end zone, touchback, just starting to come into his own as a receiver. Who knows? He might play at Kinnick Stadium again. Illinois running on first down, nothing doing for the big freshman. He'll throw it again, second down and 10. Dumps it off to McCray.
They rely on that young man, number 14, Casey Washington.
3rd and 7, they're going there, and this time it's incomplete. And Washington is down.
Casey Washington feels very, very comfortable that he's going to be able to beat these DBs, and he beat him on that last play.
After that opening touchdown drive, back-to-back 3-and-outs for the Illinois offense. And here's the man of the hour, Charlie Jones, on the punt return. And he takes it right side. He's got some room stepping out of bounds. Bruce, the motion man, great field position for Iowa. And Bruce gets it coming near side. Another one of the wide receivers making a play. He's got a first down inside the 40, a pickup of 12. They got some young playmakers.
And all over the field.
Offense. And here's the quarterback, Padilla. He's young as well. Has to throw this one away.
Offense number 8's in the pocket under duress. Threw the ball to an unoccupied area. Lost it down. It will be second down.
Second down at 21. And they're going to run the football. And there's some room there. And this is the redshirt freshman Gavin Williams with his first carry of the day.
You got corners over and they're going in motion, so Illinois is going to stay in their man-to-man defense with this young man staying underneath.
Padilla pumps, throws. It's Bruce. He caught it. Was he in bounds? They say, yes, he was, I do believe. City, Illinois leading Iowa 10-7, but the Hawkeyes knocking on the door. This is Goodson diving inside the 5-yard line. Said Goodson hit down at the 5, so that's where they'll spot it. Second down and goal for Padilla. Is he going to keep it himself? He is. Padilla dives toward the pylon.
Does a good job there and sets up third down.
They give it to Bruce, left side, and he's in for the score. Arlen Bruce, the 4th, takes it in, and Iowa leads.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arlen Bruce has come up big in this game.
Shudak, the senior kicker, boots it away.
I mean, what will it be?
Could it be a Super Bowl preview? Peters going deep on first down, and it's too long.
And he's just not able to get to it. They're going to have to stop playing him in this game if he can't run the way they expect him to.
They give to Brown on second down.
Could it be run? Could it be pass? They're an empty. They're probably going to throw it.
Illini need a first down, and they don't get it here. Incomplete.
Iowa's been like this forever. Since I was playing, they leave those linebackers out there, and they trust them.
Blake Hayes punts it away. Jones backpedaling, going to take it in at the 10, and he'll return it. And not much room this time. Great coverage. And Iowa's backed up inside their own 10. And they'll run it on first down with Goodson, and there he goes. They are no longer backed up. This carry takes him across the 30-yard line.
Very good job by the Iowa offensive line, who they thought were really coming into their own here late in the season. They start off the season very young, but they've got a lot of snaps under their belt now.
Only 59 yards last week, 23 on that first down carry, and this one goes in the wrong direction. That was Gavin Williams who lost yardage, and once again, Owen Carney makes the stop defensively. I mean, if you watch the tape, and you talked about him earlier, you are going to see this guy flash.
And from the backside, no less. I mean, he chases this play down from the furthest man on the line of scrimmage on the opposite side. Very good job by him, and they love his flexibility. He can be his hand in the ground. He can stand up. He can do a lot of different things, and allows his defensive line to play very, very free with him on it.
I beg your pardon. I said it was Williams carrying there. It was not. It was Goodson again. Second down at 14 after that 4-yard loss. Goodson with room here across the 35. He picks up 8.
Very good job by Schott and Linderbaum.
Iowa 2 of 4 today on third down. This feels like a really big play for both teams. 3rd and 6. Padilla to throw. Got his man, and I believe it's caught for a first down, and it's going to go to Nico Ragaini. Nice catch there.
Iowa's doing a great job of allowing their quarterback to see Illinois show their hand. So they're probably going to go to a zone defense on this snap, because when they get beat on the first down on a man defense, they try to go to zone to see what they can get.
Padilla, little play action on first down, and go right back to him. Ragaini once again, this time inside the 45. It's another first down.
They were going to be in a zone defense, and then Sidney Brown sees something. He puts his hands in the air, and they check back to man. This is a great chess match that we're watching, because Padilla sees it and knows exactly where to go with the football, right across for Ragaini again.
You know, Ragaini had a nice catch and run last week against Minnesota. Fumbled at the end of the play. As a receiver, you hate that. So you can come out early this week, make the nice catch on third down. Good gainer here on first down. The confidence has got to be back. They fake it to Williams. Padilla going to keep it and run inside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back. That's 3 pass plays called in the row. He didn't throw it on the last play.
Williams has room up the middle. First down and more as he takes it inside the 30-yard line. Big Keith Randolph Jr. brought him to the ground for Illinois. As fans, you tune in, you want to watch the ball. Do yourself a favor and watch the center, 65, Tyler Linderbaum. He's one of the best offensive linemen in the country. First down carry for Goodson, hit in the backfield and dropped. Lost a couple of yards.
The way he moves and the way you can tell he played a lot of sports as a kid.
He started as a defensive lineman. I think it's all worked out on the offensive side of the football. You'll see him playing on Sunday for sure. And another loss here on 2nd down and 11. And once again, Isaiah Gay. 3rd tackle for loss on this drive for the Illinois defense. This one loses 2, sets up 3rd down and 12 as we hit the midway point of our 2nd quarter, and Iowa leading Illinois 14-10.
You see a lot of chase down from the backside because they're so stout at the point of attack front side. There it is again.
This is Williams, and it's Gay on the tackle. And the fans thought maybe that call was a bit conservative on 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, it was, but they think that they're down, and they want to get closer to try to make the field goal a little easier with the run play and catch Illinois off guard. Obviously, Illinois was ready for it. Very good job once again at the point of attack, making sure. And you can see Coach Brian Ferentz, who said football might be passing him by, you know, just because it's getting softer and softer, right? You did the protections, and he's an old school hit you in the mouth guy, and he loves that about football. But he said the physicality is still there, and it's not going anywhere.
Long field goal for Shudak, 51 yards, and he knocked it through, matching his season best.
Football in 60 is presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the playbook on home loans, Rocket can.
Illinois starts this drive at the 25-yard line. 6:41 to go, 2nd quarter. They need to get it going here. You have to avoid a 3 and out and try to give your defense a rest. They'll run it on 1st down. This is the freshman McCray. Peters on the day, 7 of 13, 71 yards, and the touchdown to Ford. He'll throw it on 2nd and 8 and goes to his big tight end, Barker, who's cut down.
Got one-on-one up here.
Peters looking that way, now back left, and it's caught near midfield. Williams in motion. Peters going to throw it. And he throws it back over to Williams, who makes the catch and eludes one tackler, goes down at the 32-yard line.
You've seen this in college football and some in NFL football, the jet sweep or motion that you allow your receiver to get the route running on the run, right? You get him moving.
Rhythm's so important. Peters might be finding it here. On 1st down, they run it with Brown. Short gain over the right side. Keep this in mind. Iowa gets the ball to start the 2nd half. I know we still got close to 4 minutes left, but if Illinois can work some clock here, put this ball in the end zone, and go in tied, given the run and the momentum that Iowa has. It would be huge on the road. Peters rowing, drops it to Brown, who nearly juggled it into the hands of the linebacker Seth Benson, and probably lucky that one was incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, that just doesn't happen for Chase Brown. He is a great runner and catcher, and this is about as easy a catch he's gonna.
Last time on third down, they went to Navarro, picked up 20 yards. And Peters throws this one to the sidelines. It's caught by Washington, but I think he lost yardage on that one. Didn't gain anything for sure, and it sets up fourth down.
The one thing for Illinois on these 3rd and 5s and 3rd and shorts, they're going to have to start getting moving routes. Right now, they're doing routes where they go and they set up, whether it's sticks or different things like that. And it's playing right into the hands of the Iowa defense because their linebackers are on the field and they're sitting and waiting for that route to happen. They sit there, they jump it, and now Peters has nowhere to go with the ball. So let's just see if Illinois finds a way to design people open a little more.
James McCourt from 45 in quite some time. And after the 100-yard kickoff return, this time they squib it, and Jones will bring it back across the 25-yard line. Padilla going to throw it on first down. Go right back to the freshman who scored the touchdown earlier in the game. That's Arlen Bruce.
They are really feeding Arlen Bruce in many different ways. You get him on the slip, naked bootleg there. You've seen him on jet sweeps. You've seen him finish runs in the end zone. You've seen him on big catches on third down on back shoulders. He's really their Swiss Army knife, and he is really coming alive late in the season.
So a long conference here after the flag on first down.
Personal foul during the run, offense, number 10, the face mask. It'll be a half the distance penalty, first down.
This is going to go on the ball carrier. You don't see this hardly ever.
Yeah, you don't see it a bunch, but let's just check it out. He catches the ball, and he's going to try to stiff arm here, right? He's sizing him up, and maybe the pinky. There it goes. He gets a hold of it, and he doesn't yank it, but he is pulling him down to the ground. That is going to be a penalty almost every time, right? Because every referee's looking at it. Why? Because he has the ball.
Good job by Tony Adams to get out there and contain the play.
Yeah.
So Illinois gets the drive. They don't get the touchdown, but they get the field goal, trail it by 4. And now with Iowa backed up, a chance maybe for the Illini to get the ball one more time in this opening half. Padilla on first down, throws it to Goodson. By the way, that was only the second penalty today on Iowa.
Second down and extremely long. Usually you may see a pedestrian defense, but Illinois takes a lot of pride on second down, and I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't heat Padilla up right here to make sure that this third down is something they just cannot get.
Gain of 6 makes it second down and 16. Padilla going to run it. And Goodson's got room over the left side. Running through Tony Adams. He's going to be 2 yards short of the line to gain, but very manageable on third down after the nice second down pickup.
Yeah, Coach Walters has his guys in position. He's right there to make the play. You got 2 missed tackles, and then this is Goodson just running through Adams, who's not arm tackling him. That's his body he ran through. Violence.
90 seconds to play. Surprised at all Illinois not using timeouts here?
No, I'm not. I think that they like the way they played. They've slowed down a bit since the first drive, but they want to try to get out of half to make adjustments.
If you get a stop here, you use a timeout, and they won't have to. Incomplete. Nice defense on the play that time by Quan Martin to break up the pass.
Now the thinking changes where now you're going to get the ball back with the clock stopped, and you're going to have 3 timeouts to work with. How much do you trust Brandon Peters to drive this ball down with 1:17? You're going to have a little bit less because of the punt. But how much do you trust him to get this ball down the field, get in the end zone, or just get points before the half? And it's all up to that man right there, Coach McDonald, the interim head coach, with Coach Bielema watching in Champaign.
Here's the punt for Tory Taylor. Fair catch made.
And Michigan still has to do that against Maryland, but next week is going to be a big one.
Peters incomplete on first down, trying to get it to Brown out of the backfield.
Yeah, just a miscommunication there where Peters is trying to throw it to him as he's moving, and Brown sees zone coverage and sits down. But now Illinois has to think about, hey, do we want to give the ball back to Iowa, right, with that incomplete pass, right? No time going off the clock. Illinois also has all 3 of their timeouts.
They run it on 2nd and 10. Chase Brown's got 5. Play clock under 10, 3rd and 5. Peters looking, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Washington, and it's picked off, the 5th of the year for Dane Belton. Belton is the hybrid. They don't call it the nickel. They don't call it the dime. They call it cash.
They call it cash, and they have fun with their offense all the time. Hey, this is not nickel or dime. This is cash, and he was cash money on that play.
Yeah, he said, show me the money.
Absolutely.
His 5th interception of the year. Padilla going to throw it, and this time he just throws it away.
Nice job. Nice job.
You know, this is interception number 20 on the year for that Iowa defense.
It's more like interception U. I mean, they've been intercepting balls since the beginning of time, and this year they're the best in the country.
You know, they had the punt that got away on the snap, so that was kind of a giveaway.
Yeah.
You got the kickoff return for touchdown that's a takeaway, and this literally a takeaway, and that's where Iowa has really gotten the job done this year in the plus-minus on takeaways. Pickup of a couple of yards on 2nd down, and now Iowa uses their 2nd timeout for the rival Cornhuskers, who did not qualify for postseason play. They'd love to spoil things for the Hawkeyes. And on 3rd down and 8 over the middle, a dangerous pass for Padilla is incomplete, and he had the heat coming.
I mean, it's a ton of pressure on him, and he does a great job of getting that ball out. That ball has to be caught, but it's a little hot, right? Why is it so hot? Because of the pressure right up the middle. He doesn't tempo the throw to his running back, and his running back pops it up. That is a dangerous play, because if there's a guy sitting in the middle for Illinois, he can catch that and run it all the way back. I would expect this to be something a little more cautious. A screen, jet sweep, something to get on the edge, maybe get a few more yards so you can try a very long field goal rather than putting the ball in harm's way.
Looks like they've left the offense on the field for the time being. And now they call their final timeout of the half. Made from 51 earlier, and on the season he's been really good from long range. This one a 58-yarder, and it is no good.
See if you can go and get a field goal with 3 timeouts.
They start on the ground, and not a lot there for Brown. He stayed at home, didn't make the trip. I'd like to see the Bielema camera now. A lot of anxiety, I'm sure. Brown running near side, gets out of bounds, short of the 1st down. So you save a timeout, 25 seconds to go, it'll be 3rd down. They're going to pass it on 3rd and 3. Peters in trouble, just going to throw this one away. Well, you force the punt, and with Charlie Jones back for Iowa, anything is possible. We've learned that today.
Yeah, I mean, you got to kick this ball out of bounds. Kick this ball out of bounds and make Iowa come out and take a knee. You cannot give him an opportunity to run this kickback again.
He leads the Big Ten when it comes to punt returns. Talking about Charlie Jones, a lot of heat coming here on Blake Hayes. But Jones going to be able to return this one. And great coverage by the Illini.
Yeah. Do we run it here? Do we run a screen? Can I trust my quarterback? He's going to know a little bit more when they go assess what happened in that first half in the locker room.
It's the kickoff return. That was the difference for Charlie Jones. 100 yards for Iowa. Iowa won the toss to begin this thing. They deferred, so they get the ball to begin the second half. You know, Goodson was quiet. 13 carries, 59 yards. He did get the job done on the ground. And he's the setback here, and right on cue, he has the first down carry. Tyler Goodson picks up 6. Hawkeyes stay in front of the chains.
It's a good pickup on first down, right? To get in a position where you can take a shot here if you want to. Padilla was efficient. He didn't make bad decisions. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but going back to Goodson is always a good choice.
You know, he's 5'9". He had the one grounding call, right?
Yeah.
But outside of that, he looked very good managing that first half. And when you got this guy, you keep it on the ground. Goodson close to a first down as he carries it for 5 yards and picks up the first. Kalon Tolson there defensively.
Yeah, without question. I mean, there's no pride involved here. Padilla is fine with handing this ball off. Illinois is going to keep allowing him to do it.
2 tight ends on first down. Goodson's got room. First down and more as he goes into plus territory and down to the 47-yard line. He's now got 84 on the day on 16 carries. And they continue to feed the beast. Only 2 here as he gets to the 45. Hand goes in the air. Get me out. Get me a breather.
He does not do that.
He doesn't. They bring him out here, though, on second down, as you said. Gavin Williams, the redshirt freshman, in the backfield. Play action on second down and 8. The bootleg. Great job for Padilla to stay alive. He's going to run it, and he'll slide close to another first down inside the 40. He's got enough for another 1st and 10 Hawkeyes.
That was so weird. You're going to get a naked bootleg, and Padilla, when you see this guy usually stop trying to get around him, he essentially just keeps running right at him. And I'm sure that really confused the defender. Like, wait, you're not gonna try to run away from me? He runs right through an arm tackle. And you don't see that from a quarterback a bunch on naked bootlegs, but he does a great job of getting vertical and then sliding down to make sure that he doesn't take an unnecessary hit. Very good.
And now they say he's short. So where he started the slide was short of the line to gain. They run it on 3rd and 2.
That's the one thing with sliding. You have to make sure you have the yardage because they mark you where you start to slide, right? So the moment you give yourself up and want to start to slide, they stop the ball dead right there, and it could be in your back arm, your front arm, no matter where it is. They stop it right there, and so now he's short, 4th and 1. But I fully expect him to keep this ball on the ground and give Williams a chance to pick it up with that big fullback, number 38, Monty Pottebaum.
They do run it on 4th and 1. And this is going to be close. Williams, the ball carrier.
Looks like they're going to give him enough, but it was, like you said, Adam, it was extremely close. A lot closer than they probably would have wanted, but you see the offensive line getting movement once again. But the answer for Illinois, they bring a linebacker.
Yeah, that's big for this young offensive line because we talk so much about Linderbaum, but the guys around him a little inexperienced. That execution will give them a little bit of confidence. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. Iowa continues to run the football. Some pushing and shoving after the carry by Goodson, who's back in the lineup.
You got to find a way to manufacture pressure in the run game and get a tackle for loss.
2nd and 5. Bruce, the motion man, back and forth, gets the carry, dances in the hole, and falls about 3 yards shy of the first down at the 30-yard line. You know, you brought up Ryan Walters, defensive coordinator for Illinois, and made the move over with Brett Bielema, all these guys in their first year. He got the contract extension. Yeah. He has done unbelievable things in short order with his Fighting Illini defense.
Yeah, I mean, this defense has some guys, but not the amount of guys that you see all around the Big Ten. And he has done a lot with a little, and that's why they gave him a new contract. He's a young guy, and he is really putting his full complement of skills on display.
3rd down and 3. Padilla to throw, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Reganey, and Quan Martin there on the coverage for Illinois.
He had him. Reganey just didn't make the catch, right? He put it right on his face mask, and he's unable to make the catch. He's just going to get a slant route right across. defender's a little late to respond, but Gainey going to the ground, unable to frame that up and make the catch. And you see drops like that a lot of times when a receiver is falling down, his eye level changes, which means the ball moves, and he doesn't know quite where to put his hands, and you lose the ball a little bit.
Shudak 1 for 2 today, hit from 51, and this one is good from 48. The senior having quite a day. But sometimes you get too emotional for the pregame ceremony and you're a little flat at kickoff. And it was almost like that's what happened.
Get Brandon Peters going and get him back in rhythm and see if he can capture some of that success from the first drive.
This is McCray going right side, gets a couple. Interesting, it was not Chase Brown who got the call to begin the second half. He had a quiet first half, right? 8 carries, only 27 yards. Longest carry of the day was 6.
Yeah, I mean, it was in the team goals, right? I said that Iowa would do a great job of stopping Chase Brown and making sure he can't get going and force Brandon Peters to beat them. And since that first drive, Brandon Peters just hasn't been able to do it.
Jack Campbell made that tackle. The linebacker had 17 last week in the win over Minnesota, 100 on the year. And on second down, Peters throws it away. There was a flag on the play here.
Holding, offense, number 72. 10-yard penalty, second down.
2nd and 18. Now, I would think a draw here, right? Draw scenario or screen scenario would give a chance to get some of this yardage back.
They're going to run the football. And this time it's Brown. Riley Moss made the tackle for Iowa. 3rd down and long coming for the Illini. Peters will throw it. Getting pressure. He's going to be hit and sacked. Joe Evans comes through and makes the play.
Shallow cross all the way. Maybe it was a miscommunication, and he thought he would be able to throw the ball early to Williams, but whatever it was, it ended up in a sack.
Hayes punts this one from his goal line. Nice boot. Take Jones back inside the 35-yard line. He hurdles one tackler.
Football in 60 is presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the playbook on home loans, Rocket can.
Putting a wrinkle in their defense to confuse Peters.
They go with Williams to start this drive. And the redshirt freshman with a nice pickup of 9 on first down. You know, if you look at the numbers offensively for Illinois, Williams 1 carry, 15 yards. He's got a catch for 20. Brown 9 carries for 33 yards. They have minimized the 2 big playmakers for the Fighting Illini.
Yeah, without question. And that was the goal, right? That was a team goal. Make sure you force Peters to make plays, and they haven't been able to get the ball to Williams, and they haven't been able to get Chase Brown going. But you got a scuffle, a little fisticuffs going on the field there, Adam.
Williams gets the first down, and then some pushing and shoving.
It's getting chippy.
Hey, great job there, not throwing a flag.
Yeah.
Padilla loading one up, and he's got a man. That is caught. 17 yards. He had the rushing touchdown earlier. And Padilla going to throw again, and this time nothing doing, so he throws it away.
In complete control of this game, and Illinois defense just hasn't been able to figure out that man with the ball.
Charlie Jones goes down. Gay, a senior out of North Carolina, sets up 3rd and 14 on the fringes of field goal range for Iowa. And Padilla is incomplete. Standing back near his own 45-yard line. Trying to hang one to the corner. And this one into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And not the way you want to start the drive.
False start. Offense, number 82. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Reverse, whatever it takes. Get him the ball.
Peters to throw. He's looking deep. And he's got a man. It's It's Washington across midfield and down close to the Iowa 40-yard line. Don't believe he's at 100%, but it sets up Illinois, who will throw on first down, and a near one-handed grab for either team today. Williams goes in motion, and they give it to the freshman. And McCray crashing down. And that makes me wonder if they're kind of in four-down territory here. You run it again on 3rd and 5.
And cut this deficit down.
This is a 53-yarder. It would match the career long for James McCourt, and it is good.
Matching the career long of McCourt, but there were some plays left out there, so they're going to have some opportunities still in this game because the Iowa defense is still playing well. He's done a masterful job with his defense, and let's see if they can come up with another stop for him.
Iowa comes out running. That's Goodson.
Tyler Linderbaum, he is moving guys, and that's the reason they're able to do so much running.
And that pile always falls forward for that Iowa offense, at least it has today. There's a good look at Linderbaum.
Yeah, here he goes. I mean, he's going to get up, and he has to keep one arm on to help his buddy and then get to the second level. I mean, he's got two guys in his grasp, and he's doing his job better than anybody on this football field today.
Quarterback keeper on 3rd and short.
And do what I'm supposed to do, and we'll assess all those other things after the season.
Coach Ferentz told us a lot of our guys aren't 4-stars when they arrive, but they're 4-stars when they leave.
Over the years, I mean, so many guys, and they take all the cast-offs that nobody wants, and he turns them into real players.
And we'll see what Brian Ferentz draws up here.
Number 89 in motion has been big all day, making timely catches for Gainey.
Padilla under pressure, and it's incomplete. Taylor to punt this one. Does so from his own 25. Navarro back for Illinois, and he is drilled at the 10-yard line. Outstanding coverage for the Hawkeyes.
Quite a ball game, and we thought they would be like this, and Illinois is back with the ball.
Iowa responded late to win last week at home against Minnesota. Can they do it again? 3rd and 9. Tough spot for Brandon Peters.
It's getting loud here in Kinnick Stadium.
Watch for 14 Washington. He's been good on 3rd downs today. Pressure coming. Peters throws, and it's incomplete. Hayes punt from his end zone. 8 yards deep. He's a good one, and you need to boot one here. Jones going to bring it back. He's already got a kick return for a touchdown, and a flag is down on the play.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 29. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Iowa.
How about this flip of the field? The line of scrimmage was the 6-yard line, and now Iowa starts just across the 35. Really good effort by the punt team, and that one.
A Illini defender who's in perfect position to change this game. Tony Adams is going to want that one back.
Williams gets the carry on 2nd and 10. 3rd down numbers have not been great for either team. It's 3rd and 10 for Padilla. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. There's nothing there. He just eats it, takes the sack, and puts his defense back on the field. They've been strong today. Navarro had the drop. He's on the punt return here. And a nice return out to the 30-yard line. They get it to Williams. Made something. Just over 12 minutes to play. McCray, the freshman, running left, pushing tacklers, and taken out of bounds a yard shy of the first down.
But Iowa's defense has made it a point to stop the run and force Peters to make plays.
Officially, it's going to be about 3rd and 2. McCray is in. Peters throws it deep. He's got his tight end, and it's incomplete.
He's the guy that allows them to play with their linebackers on the field no matter what. He's a linebacker safety hybrid. He stops the run, and as you can see, he plays the pass very well.
Charlie Jones on the return for Iowa. Look at this, all the way inside the 20. They're in the red zone. They were barely in plus territory after the return. Touchdown here would make it very difficult. And look at this, the reverse, and the pass is incomplete. Reganey trying to throw it back to Padilla, and there is a flag on the play.
This is a roughing the passer. Even though it's a receiver, it's still a passer when he's throwing the ball. Yeah, I love that they allow Cardinals to stay in this game. He's a big part of this Illini defense.
Goodson running right. Picks his way down to the 6-yard line. Running with Arlen Bruce IV. They scored on that very play earlier in the day. This time they lose 5 yards. 4 of 14 on third downs is Iowa. 3rd and goal from the 10 and a whistle. Timeout for the Hawkeyes.
Timeout.
Other side, Ryan Walters, defensive coordinator at Illinois, has enjoyed so much success this season. Big spot for his 11 right here. Bruce in motion. Padilla rolling. Throws, end zone, incomplete. Shudak 2 for 3 today, and make it 3 for 4.
See what I did there?
You got it all going on over there.
Look at that.
Shudak sends this one into the end zone.
He hasn't even gotten a chance to put his footprint on recruiting just yet, but still got a little bit to go with Coach McDonald calling the shots.
Brown on 1st down, and again Iowa only 34 yards. This is a guy that's gone over 200 twice this year. Pressure for Peters, and he's sacked. Those big guys up front really delivered late last week in the win over Minnesota. 3rd and 19. The pass is complete, but well short.
I don't know about you, AA. I played some defense in my life. I don't have 100 tackles in my entire life, including practices.
Hayes punts it away, and it's good to see Charlie Jones back on the field. And he's backpedaling inside the 20. And is going to take this one out to the 18-yard line, and that is where Iowa will start offensively here. Hayes has been great today in flipping the field for Illinois.
Maybe today's the day.
Well, and I said this earlier, Nebraska's a team that's not going to go to a bowl game, and so therefore these next 2 weeks are their opportunity to show what they've got and go into the postseason feeling good about themselves. Hey, and I think we're seeing a team that's got their back up against the wall in regard to bowl eligibility here in Illinois, who's hanging around. Deep shot intercepted. Padilla is picked off. How about number 5 on the year for Kirby Joseph? That had 4 interceptions on the year. Now there are 2 guys with 5, and one of them is Joseph. Really did a good job of going up and getting that one, and this pass incomplete as they skip it in. Started the day so strong. 6 for 7 on that opening drive was Peters. 7 of 21 since. 70,000 strong at Kinnick Stadium. Making lots of noise on 3rd and 6. Brown runs left. He's well short of the 1st down. They reverse course. They will not punt. And now 4th and 3. Huge play in this football game. Ball at the 46-yard line of Iowa. Sandy, the motion man. Peters to throw it. Pressure is there, and it's caught right at the marker. No, they say incomplete. Luke Ford, who had the touchdown on the opening drive, bobbled it, incomplete, and the ball goes back to the Hawkeyes.
But we got guys that play hard. That's a part of the scheme. Play hard, and good things happen right there. Good things happen.
Now the Iowa offense tries to put it away. Goodson brought down at midfield. And there are the numbers for Goodson. Over 100 yards. Second time the last 3 games he's done that.
Look, it's a very good Illinois defense, right? It was coming and fighting for a bowl game opportunity today in Kinnick Stadium. He's really been the bell cow and really put this team on his back. And how about that offensive line led by the big-time center, number 65, Tyler Linderbaum. He's been exemplary as well.
Keep an eye on that play clock. Iowa wants to burn it. And here's Goodson running free inside the 30. 1st down, Hawkeyes. But a big block there, springing Goodson And now the Hawkeyes in a really good position with just over 4 minutes to play.
And this is where the 4-minute offense comes into play. And 4-minute offense is when you salt away as much clock as possible. And they are looking maybe to get in the end zone.
This is Williams inside the 15. And you got to keep this in mind as well. Field goal here makes it a 2-possession game with under 4 minutes left. Williams over 50 on 9 carries. This is Goodson back in the game.
And he is a big part of the reason why Goodson has had such a big day. He's been great.
Hawkeyes keep it on the ground, 2nd and 8. Goodson running near side, and he goes out of bounds. Nope, they say he was down inbounds. They keep the clock rolling. That was big.
Forward progress stopped while it was still in bounds. Great job by the referee recognizing that.
And maybe even run it here and just put it where the kicker Shudak wants it from a kicking perspective.
That clock continued to run. That call by Robin DiLorenzo is big because now Illinois doesn't use those timeouts, but that clock continues to turn and continue to run, and Iowa keeps trying to salt the clock away.
Williams brought down after a gain of 2, so it's 4th down, and the clock is stopped.
Timeout. Illinois. That's their second charge. It'll be 30 seconds.
So that's the second timeout for Illinois.
Yeah.
And now you're in a situation where you either got to block a kick or hope Shudak does the unthinkable and misses one. And he's been really good here today. This one from 30 yards. On the season, he's 5 of 5 from this range. And he knocks this one through.
For him to be able to set a career high is, I bet, very special, not only for him, but his family.
And once again, a touchback. You know, when this day started, Illinois came out firing, and we're like, look out. Here they come on the road. They might do it again against a ranked team.
And he's playing the way they want him to play, but he just hasn't been able to get it going. And it's has been all on him, right? They haven't been able to protect as well, but he's missed some opportunities.
Home run ball nearly intercepted again. He was trying to get it to Sandy, and Dane Belton nearly pulled down his 2nd interception of the day. It would have been number 6 in 2021.
Yeah, you kind of want that ball thrown a little bit more to the middle of the field. You can see it's over the outside shoulder of a receiver, and the DB has a better chance of making the play. I mean, those are some of the things that have kind of held them back. And it's Belton, once again, who's been outstanding. But that's some of the things that have held them back today, just making some of those throws and just a little bit to the left here, a little bit deeper there.
Interception off the hands of Brown. It's picked off. That's Jack Campbell running it back. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. How about that? #21 picks on the year for this Iowa defense. Best in the country. And for a 2nd consecutive week, the Iowa defense rallies late. I had an Iowa interception on my bingo card. I did not have a Jack Campbell pick 6.
Absolutely not.
We'll give a lot of credit to Illinois here, right?
With his knees kind of knocked, and it's like, this guy is huge.
But prototypical Iowa, right?
Yeah.
Barker with a nice catch.
Holding. Offense, number 54. Half the distance to the goal. First, correction, 10 yards, 1st down.
Well, you go big picture. Iowa staying alive when it comes to winning the West Division in the Big Ten. Came into the day tied with Wisconsin.
Yeah, don't control their own destiny, but they have put themselves in position to get everything they want if they get some help from Wisconsin.
Peters overthrows Washington there. So 2nd down and 20, 1:08 to play. Hawkeyes, a bit of a short week, play Friday at Nebraska. I mean, Peters is just loading them up, isn't he? And this one is caught on the sideline, and Bryant stepped out of bounds. Oh, how dangerous was that?
Both guys see it at the same time, and it makes it really 50-50. Nice job by Peters making a play there.
He rolls away from pressure. Look at him. This is like Hail Mary time, signaling deep, and fires it over the top of his intended receiver. Peters, and it's caught. 41 seconds left. Illinois has not quit. In the red zone. Peters trying to get one, and he does. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Isaiah Williams with the grab, the converted quarterback.
Putting him in the slot, getting him in situations where he can take advantage of the linebackers that stay in the game. We haven't seen it a bunch, but he gets it there.
That's why we're better in November and December. We've seen it again this year. And this onside kick, I don't know if it's going to make it 10 yards. And regardless if it did or not, I was able to cover it up, and that should do it. Alex Padilla going to go to 2-0 as a starter. Really good in relief at Northwestern. Got it done last week against Minnesota, and a win again today. Hawkeyes have now won 8 straight against the Fighting Illini, move their record to 9-2, and stay in the hunt to win the Big Ten West.